mind, guys, and remember, Christ is King. So this story we're getting ready to dive into, in my belief, is just indicative of what we're seeing in American culture, and that's the steady and slow decline. Most can say directly connected to our current administration. And of course, whenever someone is in need of a platform or a financial bump, America is always here to unfortunately save their day. But let's go ahead and just take a dive into the story.
Hi there, my name is Patel. I'm here to speak in support of the City Council introducing a ceasefire resolution, specifically the one United Liberation Front has drafted. I don't have faith that you'll do this. You guys are all horrible human beings, and Jesus probably would have killed you himself.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And the thing is, though, it's very clear to me as someone who's been an organizer for the past couple of years that none of you care because you guys don't care about anything happening in Palestine or any other country where oppression occurs because you don't care about the oppression occurring here. And I understand that you guys are all horrible people.
How dare you?
But the thing is, 2,300 people being evicted in the last year, those are votes. And you guys, those are votes to win here in Bakersfield. And while you guys parade Gandhi around as a Hindu holiday called Chaitra Navratri starts off this week, I remind you that these holidays that we practice, that other people in the global south practice, believe in violent revolution against their oppressors. And I hope one day somebody brings the guillotine and kills all of you motherfuckers. The increased criminalization for no need other than you don't like when people come and hold you guys accountable for introducing ceasefire resolution.
Pay attention to how fiery that was. She is stepping into a city council meeting and she is just dog walking our city council members with her comments. The lack of respect that you think the United States of America or any nation for that matter should be all in on whatever issues you have going on. But who told you it's our responsibility to extinguish every fire that pops up across the world? Why are you here? You have so much to say about where we're falling short. Why don't you yourself go over there and make something happen? With your own hands and feet, why don't you be the change you wish to see? Why is it that you're sitting here in the safety of the United States and you're expecting us to go put out the fires that you need to be doing yourself?
Because the only escalation in violence has been by you all, and so there's no need to continue. In the last 5 years I've attended city council meetings, there's never been metal detectors, there's never been more cops. The only reason you're doing it is because people actually don't care if you guys don't like them, and they're actually resisting, so you want to criminalize them. So regardless of whether you elect people into office, they'll backstab you, they'll let you die, and for that reason, you guys want to criminalize us with metal detectors. We'll see you at your house. We'll murder you.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Now tell me where that is acceptable rhetoric anywhere. Well, let's go ahead and just dive in and see what happens. Well, her name is Patel, 28, obviously out there in Bakersfield, California. She now faces 10 counts of threatening with intent to terrorize and 8 counts of threatening state officials for threatening to delete members of the Bakersfield City Council.
Let's go. That's a W. That's E1. That's E1. That's a W.
So the whole purpose of Patel's visit was to urge the city council members to fight for a ceasefire between Israel and the terrorist organization Hamas. When discussing proposed security measures for city buildings, such as installing metal detectors, Patel then went off and threatened to delete the members. And she said, end quote, "You guys want to criminalize us with metal detectors, we'll see you at your house, we'll delete you."
A few moments later.
A deputy public defender entered not guilty pleas on Patel's behalf to 8 counts of threatening a public official and 10 counts of making terroristic threats. She's due back in court later this month.
You're a victim.
Now, a few days after making those terroristic threats, she was fired from her job at the Center for Race, Poverty, and Environment. Now, one may ask, is this an isolated event? Was she just frustrated? Or is there a pattern of behavior such as this within her past.
I mean, she has been one to make outlandish remarks, to be very aggressive, to use expletives at City Council for sure. So those types of activities we've been used to, we've seen in the past, but never have we seen or heard from her a threat to murder us. And that crosses a line.
Bakersfield Vice Mayor Andre Gonzalez also says he has had at least 2 instances in which Patel approached him outside of City Hall and accosted him. And also in private settings, when I'm out to dinner, for example, she's come up to my table and cussed me out in front of the entire restaurant. The officers are going to... Riddhi Patel was arrested at last Wednesday's City Council meeting after telling City Council members, quote, "You guys want to criminalize us with metal detectors? We'll see you at your house. We'll murder you."
You guys are all horrible human beings, and Jesus probably would have killed you himself. And I hope one day somebody brings the guillotine and kills all of you motherfuckers.
Well, there you have it. It sounds like she's had a track record of this kind of outlandish behavior, even within professional environments. Hearing the vice mayor of Bakersfield, California, tell those stories kind of gives you a sneak peek of the kind of behavior you are to expect from her. Now, ever since this has happened, she was placed in jail with a $1 million bail, but for some strange reason, Kern County official has lowered her bail to $500,000, and now bail has been posted, county records has shown.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
As of now, the only information we have is that Patel will return to court on April 24th for a preliminary hearing, and then once again on April 25th. Now, guys, that is as intense a story as I've seen in a while, but here's the thing. There are a lot of international conflicts going on. Under Biden's administration, we have seen the international community collapse, and it's awful what we're seeing. Obviously, Israel is dealing with a terrorist organization in Hamas, where Israel, they are subject to Geneva Conventions and wartime laws, and then also on the other hand, you have Hamas, who's most likely being controlled and used as an instrument in a proxy war. And they're not beholden to these same international laws that Israel's doing. But in regards to what we see here, this is in no way, shape, or form that somebody should advocate for peace here in another country. You don't have some claimed authority that nobody knows about over our resources and in regards to what we do internationally. That is not what you are elected to do. Honestly, I'm upset that she got her bail lowered from $1 million to $500,000. They should have used her to make an example of how to carry yourself with decorum and professionalism. But of course, they're gonna kowtow, and they're, people like this, they have friends in high places. But with that being said, you guys let me know your thoughts. How do you think that was handled? All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in to The Furnished Mind. Remember, Christ is King. Deuces.